So there is this thing that have been on my mind for a while now, and it's basically this thing of not enough. Like, this thing of waiting for permission from people, from life. Like, we are waiting for permission. We think there is some thing, some judgment thing. It's always like this judgment thing. Like, you're not enough for the scholarship, you're not enough to make the money, you're not enough to start the business. Just like you're just not enough. Because there's this feeling of judgment. You're not enough to do this, you're not enough to do that, you're not enough to be good at this, you're not enough to be, like, we don't see it as not enough, but we just go about our life with this not enough thing. Even worst of it is, it's actually Christians. But it's insane. Not enough for who? Who set the standard? Who who created the benchmark? Who said so? And listen, even if you're not enough, like, why not be enough for yourself? There's this feeling of inadequacy in some areas. Like most humans, you can't tell me there's no particular area where you've never felt inadequate in any area of your life. Like, so even in that area, look at it and be like, based on whose standard? Even if it's based on yours, like, you want to constantly feel like you're not enough, therefore you have to, like, and the truth is, even if it's yours, no matter how good you are, usually the goalpost always moves, so you'll never be enough anyway, right? So like what the hell are we doing? This is not good enough to post. This is not, I'm not yet ready for the business. And it's the same thing we do with procrastination too. I'm not yet ready to start the business. I just feel weak. I'm not feeling good enough to work out. I'm not feeling good. Like, it's always this, I see things, and based on my sight, based on what I'm seeing around me, I'm not good enough to get this thing done. Like, who is setting benchmarks for us? The crazy thing, somebody said, like, your thoughts are not you, somebody's giving you your thoughts. I don't know, maybe it's the devil. No, I don't know. But like, who created a place and said, this place is called good enough? Where on Tuesday, you are good enough to work out. On Friday, you are not good enough to work out. On Sunday, you are not good enough to work out. Majority of the days of the year, you are not good enough to exercise. You are good enough to make declaration and exercise on January. New Year resolution, I'm going to, like, that good enough thing. It's like, oh, the environment, looking at the environment, you are traveling up and down, you can't work out. And it's this good enough thing, and it's everywhere. Like, I'm not good enough to come to Christ. I can't come to Christ. Look at me, I'm dirty. I'm not good enough. I'm not a real Christian. I'm not good enough for God to bless me. Oh, sure, He can do it for that guy, but not me. I'm not good enough. Constantly thinking we're not deserving. And the worst part happens when it's around people. Like, the worst part happens when we're around people. It's like, okay, they're watching me. Now I actually have to I feel not good enough even more because people are watching me. And now, maybe I need to prove that I'm good enough, or maybe shrink back or hide. Or hide parts that I think is not good enough. Express only this part, don't express this part. Humans are weird. Lord help us. And you know the one thing God says, just come as you are. And I think to myself, what type of relationship with people will I want? The ones where they just come as they are and say, hey, this is me. This is the bad part, this is the good part, this is how everything is. And I'm just here. Versus, I hide this part as not good. I show you this part as good. I shrink away when I'm not good at stuff. Come on, man. Are you creating a brand, a persona for us to fall in love with? And integrity is enough. Some people what about capability? What about agency? Like sometimes you don't know why you did stuff. Like I don't know why I did it. I know I know better, but I don't know. Like sure, hey, it happens. Okay, let's look for a way forward. Capability, be like, oh, I'm not that capable. I'm not that capable. Sure, try it out first. Right? Try it out. But this integrity thing, just coming as you are, like, in fact, this is the first thing, authenticity and integrity, this is the first thing that's required if you want to freaking grow. The rest, you'd eventually to come about. And it's the same reason why people have a bunch of shit they don't ship. So you have a bunch of things, you're not shipping it. And it happens more when there is somebody else watching, or somebody else judging, or you think they are judging. And humanity really might not even care. But when there's something, probability somebody will watch it, probability somebody will see it, probability like, oh my god, this is that is that. The fact is, you're judging yourself a lot harsher than most people will judge you. This rant feels like a monologue. But there's not much to it. It's just what it is. Okay, so making this for future Samuel. Future Samuel, listen. You're a Christian. No, I'm not Christian. I'm not Christ-like. I have Christ in me. I'm an expression of Christ completely. Now, that said, you're good enough for Christ to enter you. You're good enough for Christ to die for you. You're good enough for Christ to talk to you. You're good enough for Christ to use you. And you're good enough for Christ to accept you. I don't know, that's pretty good enough for me. That's pretty good enough for me. So every area that says you're not good enough, oh, you're not good, it may not be you, it might be judgment on the environment, judgment on anything. Like the environment is not good enough to work out. This is not good enough to make this happen. Oh, I'm not good, I don't look good enough to go far on social media. Well, it's like this constant fear of criticism, this constant fear of judgment, or this like, oh, we're not good enough, like um you're not successful enough to date that girl. You're not you're not good enough to get married yet. You're 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 not, like, the environment is not good enough for me to train. Um there is no light. Because there's no light, you're not good enough to make a video right now. Or he's not good enough to make a video right now. Whatever you want to blame, situations, this, that, like, oh, it's late, you're hungry. It's not good enough time to study. It's everywhere. It's everything. It's everything. It's like, whatever you want to do, somehow the excuse is not good enough time, situation, something is not good enough to get it done. Right? And just screw that. For me, just screw that. Screw that. I'm good enough for Christ to get into. I'm good enough for Christ to talk to me, right? Say, oh, this environment. No, no, no. No, 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 not this environment. It should be. Oh, and it's so incredible, right? That God uses people that are seemingly right. And in mind, you'll be like, oh, we're going to watch this video. The video is 12 minutes long. It's going to 13 minutes now. Who the hell is going to watch it? The attention span is gone. They can't watch videos for for this long. So you're making a video talking to yourself. That's what you're doing. That's what we're doing right now. It's constant judgment. Who needs to watch it? Nobody does. Like, it's just free yourself so that you can actually live. Free yourself. Good luck.